What do you think should be done at the congressional level to address the many issues of homelessness and address the needs of the people who are living in our streets, in our city parks, in our national forests?
This is a huge issue across Oregon in urban and rural areas. So there are short-term solutions and long-term solutions. The short-term needs to be getting people off the streets, getting them into emergency shelters, and providing those wraparound services. So mental health support, addiction services, and providing those types of supports, frankly, to our public safety officers, like the Cahoots program in Eugene and other programs that are there to help us address people who are living on the streets. In the long term, we need to increase the availability of affordable housing. I'm actually right now working on an affordable home ownership pilot project here in Oregon that will set a model for enabling people to get into housing, low-cost housing. What's really frightening of the dynamic that's happening nationally right now is we have mega corporations who are buying up housing stock and then forcing people into only rental options and then cranking up the cost of housing. Housing affordability is a huge issue. There are short and long-term solutions that I'm working on now and would love to implement in Congress.
Oh, for sure. And we're seeing that on the ground here in Oregon. It's been a conversation as when I was mayor, I hear it through this, the state level. I know our governor's race it's a conversation because we see it with our own eyes. And at the congressional level, what we can do is make sure that there is funding for all things that we need to address that contribute to the homelessness crisis. We're seeing drug addiction in the state of Oregon. It's rampant, right? We're number 50 in drug addiction, and we're only number 1 in drug addiction, only 50 in drug treatment. So that's one issue that we have to make sure. Also, the mental health crisis that we're seeing, we have to make sure that the funds get to the cities to help out with that. We also have to talk about funding our police. I mean, this is just one of the reasons to help out in that situation. And we're seeing, a lot of criminal activity associated with the homelessness crisis, as well as the mental health and drug addiction. And I want to make sure, as I did as mayor, to fully fund our public safety officers for the tools, the accessories, everything that they need. And we're losing a lot of officers, public safety officers right here in Portland because of the rampant crime. So there's a lot we can do from a congressional level. But one of those is going to make sure that the funds flow to these cities to help out with that situation.